to you. Welcome to the Forgotten Coast Real Estate Show. I'm super pleased to be in her presence, in her building, in her business. This is Miss Mikayla McKee.
Hi, guys.
Let me
Mikayla
say
McKee. Nice to meet you.
thank you for doing this with us today. So, as always, each Friday we bring to you someone in our community that I feel like is being major. And our community. And so Mikayla has an amazing business that I'm super proud of her as a woman, business owned. I love it so very much. So feel free to introduce yourself to everyone.
Well, good morning. Some of you guys know me. I know I'm on Facebook a lot. So my name is Mikayla McKee. I started Bayside Bakery out of my house 3 years ago in St. Joe Beach, and it just blew up. And I convinced my family to buy this old building and renovate it and bring it back to its glory. And now here we are.
Yes.
So it just honestly was where the community took me. I was responding to what you guys wanted, and I had an obscene amount of people come to my house. Thank you to my HOA for letting me do that.
I was one of those obscene
yes.
amount of people that came to your house.
So so that's how I got started, and then I moved into here, and it's just been a whirlwind of almost 9 months.
9 months.
Yeah, 9 months.
My goodness. I don't know if you guys have been in the bakery. It's on the corner of First and Reid Avenue. I honestly, I remember when you were doing this and I walked in and the floors were done. And honestly, I was just like, oh, it's like walking into like the Gulf.
Walking on water,
It's beautiful. I love it so very much. So
yeah, thank you. Yeah, a lot of work, but totally worth it.
Absolutely. Well, I always like to let people know a little bit about who you are, not just about your business, but like what makes Mikayla. So do you want to talk about your background a little bit? Or?
Yes, I would love to. I'm from Tallahassee. Born and raised there. I did like 10 years in Nashville and then came back down to be close to my family. I have 2 young kids. They are 3 and almost 5.
And adorable.
And a handful, and they go to the Methodist Learning Center. So I love that everything's just like right here in the whole village community. It's amazing. So and I'm part of the Swivel Sisters Women's Fishing Club. That's how Nicole and I know each other. And I'm kind of bebopping around all the time.
She is always bebopping around. She is like the concierge of the Swivel Sisters for sure. If you follow any of our craziness. But yes, I love to support my sisters and businesses in general. I feel like, when we're in such a small community, supporting your local businesses is very, very important.
Oh yeah, like I love how all the business owners are always in here and like checking in. How you doing?
Yeah,
very inclusive. I'm very lucky.
They care.
Yeah, for
sure. They care for us. So
I
know I'm looking forward to those days when people get to walk in and pop into my office. So it's coming. So anyway, well, awesome. Well, talk to us a little bit about what the bakery offers.
So when I was out of my house, it was just custom cakes and stuff like that, cookies. Well, now we have a cafe where we make everything from scratch. So that's, it's a big deal. Scratch made is excellent. So we make chicken salad, we have salads and soups.
So good.
We have cakes, cookies on hand. We have giant cinnamon rolls. I mean, we have been growing so much and just able to get so much under our belt. So it's not just cakes. Everything's fresh. It's packaged to go. So it's quick and easy in and out. Take it on the boat, take it to the beach, take it back to your office, wherever. So
And she has some delicious quiche as well.
Oh my gosh, my quiche is very good.
It's really good. I will admit, I'm like, I love the quiche.
And you can get the quiches whole by the slice. So we have a lot for, individuals, catering. There's still a lot of spots that I felt like Port St. Joe needed and that we were missing. I didn't want to recreate something that everybody else was doing. I wanted to do something that was mine. So we have a variety, which is what I think most of the locals want and keeps the locals coming back.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Yeah. So why did you choose, I know it sounds crazy, but why did you choose to go this route? Do you have any college education or anything? Do you have a degree in something? Or?
So my real passion, and I always joke about this with the Swivel Sisters, I'm like marketing and business is my jam. I have a degree in project management and operations. So that's what I love to do. But I'm also really crafty, really hands-on. So, I think I was 20 and I was working at a bakery in Nashville and I was like, please let me decorate cakes. I might want to own a bakery one day. And they taught me everything. And here I am. It's 12 years later.
And this is why you share the knowledge that you have with others. It's because you don't know the impact that it's going to have down the road.
Exactly.
It's so cool. I feel that same way in what I'm doing is that I want to educate and teach others to rise them up, because what I know, if I can give it to someone else so that they can be successful.
Yeah. And I love like the
perfect.
employees, like my cake decorator. She's amazing. She's, she had skills, but she let me mentor and teach her. And now she wants to learn more about the business side. So she'll ask me questions about like cost of goods sold and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I love seeing that, like being able to help nurture somebody.
So being major.
Yeah.
So also, I think we talked about earlier, tell us what your perfect day in our area would look like. If you could like drum up the perfect day.
I already have it. My porch, coffee, and then I'm going to just kind of drink way more than I need. And then I'm going to go to the beach, and I'm going to lay there. I'm going to leave my phone in the car.
Oh, it's going to be so good.
So good. And just relax and unplug and be around nobody.
I think that our area has such a great space for that, because a lot of times, like I'll tell my clients when I'm out showing them, like, yeah, if you've got your phone on you and we're going out like to the Cape or whatever, as soon as you hit the beach, your phone almost like doesn't work.
It's a perfect excuse,
like,
though. You're like,
God says, no thanks. You're on the beach.
Yeah.
Just chill.
Like it only streams your music and nothing else.
That's it. The only thing you can get is your music, for sure.
Yeah.
Then you just sit there and you just enjoy your day. But I think, that's so important as business owners, as women, as moms, as that we make sure that we take the time to unplug and rejuvenate ourselves.
Oh yeah, we got
to re-energize ourselves. Like fill up your own cup, right?
Yeah, but it's so easy when it's like right across the street to fill up your cup.
Yes.
Just even a walk around this block, because Reid Ave is gorgeous in the sunshine.
Yep, absolutely. So I have this, and I put inside the show notes like her information of where she's at and phone numbers and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But if somebody wanted to, like, how does the custom cake work? Like, is there like a time frame that someone needs to contact you?
We would prefer 72 hours. You can just give us a call. If you need it, give us a call and get a hold of one of us, and we'll just get the order in right then and there. If you have a little bit more time, you can use our online website. I have a contact form on there. And then we also have cakes, birthday candles, just different treats on hand every day.
Nice.
So you could come in and say, I want that chocolate cake, and then we'll write on it, we'll customize it, put sprinkles on it, and then send you on your way.
Yeah, which I see a lot on the on Facebook. There's a lot of the, people are coming and they're going to be here for someone's birthday.
Yeah, and people like to sync up celebrations and vacations.
Yeah,
so,
yeah. So you've done a few birthday cakes
just
for
a
me.
Couple.
Just a couple. And I will say that what I really love best about like your cookies and your cakes and stuff is that they taste amazing, but they're not super sweet.
Yeah.
And I know that sounds really crazy because you like envision that they're supposed to be, but I think there's a finesse there where it's sweet, but it's not over the top.
Yeah, it's like playing with the salt and the fat and just the balance of it all, not beating a recipe dead, just like keeping it simple.
Yep, and it is, and it's really, really delicious. So, is there anything else that you want to talk about, like as far as like? I know we mentioned about the fact that her hours are 8 a.m.
Yeah. We just expanded those. We were kind of soft testing it out this week, and we're going to be starting the next week, open at 8 a.m. every morning, and we're going to have breakfast sandwiches on biscuits and croissants. So we're starting to move more into what I know all of you guys want, because you ask me every day, the breads, the croissants, the specialty, the rolls and stuff like that. So we are finally at a place where I can fill my whole menu. My crew can get it out consistently. Nice. So now we get to have fun and play. So watch out. Awesome. We're having biscuits, we're having croissants, we're having just a lot of different things. And we're starting to have more just random specialty items that we might have them someday. We might not have them other days. So yeah, it's exciting. It's fun. Really fun.
And I think having a breakfast place, there's so many people that, before you head to the beach or before you head into work, for those of us who work here or those who are visiting here, that this can be a stop for you just to grab what you need. And then you can also go ahead and get the sandwiches and
get
the
your lunch.
And
we've got great coffee. It's roasted in East Point, keeping it local. Yeah. So it's great.
Yep. So if you ever need anything earlier in the morning, they are going to be open at 8 a.m. So that will be really exciting for you to come in and join them. And we were also talking about the fact that when you have people come in, they are asking you a lot of questions like, well, where would you go for this? And where would you go for that? And like, where's your favorite lunch place or dinner place and stuff like that? So it's nice to be here and be able to help
Oh,
answer those
yeah.
questions.
And
for
I
them.
feel like the people that have come in here and interacted with me, especially, I mean, all of my employees have kind of soaked up my ambiance, but I will chit chat your ear off. So I'm like, you have to go to St. Joe's Shrimp for tuna dip. You have to go here for this and here for this. So
Yeah.
that's like the perk that I didn't know I was going to get.
Yeah.
And I love it.
Yep.
So
We are all concierges of our own community.
Of course,
so,
of course.
you know, I think that's the beauty of living here and loving
the privilege
the
of living here.
yeah, loving the life that we get to live. So, well, is there anything else?
No, you got anything else?
No, good. Well, I'm I can, and I hope that you will join her as well. Again, it's at 102 Reid Avenue. Come by, stop by. The information is in the show notes, and I hope you all have a wonderful Friday.
Thank you. Happy Friday.
Have a great day.